Hello, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving to all of us Canadians up here who celebrated last weekend, and of course those in the U.S. It's coming up next month, right? Um, so, what is Thanksgiving? What is the history of it? Hmm? And so here in Canada, uh, Thanksgiving is the second Monday of every October. Okay, so the dates vary. Okay, and um, it started as in 1578. Martin Frobisher. I know I butchered his name, but anyway, he There, I think I'm here. I don't know what happened, but I totally got lost. Everything went blank on me, and I was like, oh no, oh no. So hopefully you guys can hear me and see me now. So let me know in the comments if you can. Oh, yeah, isn't this fun? So gratitude. Happy Thanksgiving to all of us Canadians up here who celebrated over the weekend. I hope you guys all had an amazing weekend. I had all of my kids here and all of their spouses, and yeah, and you know, it's the little things that make me happy, right? Just having all my kids here, you know, we all carry on and get along, and it just fills my heart, right? And now that I have a grandbaby coming, um, yeah, next Thanksgiving is going to be a lot more fun. So, so tell me, what did you guys do for Thanksgiving? Put in the comments, okay? And do you know how Thanksgiving started? Here in Canada, Thanksgiving is the second Monday of every October. And it started in 1578 by Martin Frobisher, giving thanks for serving the long, perilous journey to the Arctic. Right? Like he was so thankful for being able to get through that journey that's how Thanksgiving started here in Canada. Now in the US is a little different. All right. In the US, it started as a group of English pilgrims. They were seeking religious freedom, right? And they were arrived in Plymouth, Massachusetts in 1620. Okay. And, you know, their first winter here, they were alone, you know, they're in a different country. They had no idea, you know, what they were doing. They had no way of farming. They didn't know how to survive, you know. And that first winter, you know, anybody knows our winters here, some of them are pretty rough, right? So, you know, a lot of people had died from that. Yeah, because the struggle was so bad and they didn't know how to survive. So this is when they formed a relationship between the indigenous people. And these indigenous people helped them, you know, showed them how to farm, what to farm, showed them how to survive, how to hunt, how to, you know, cure their meat, how to do the things that they needed to do, right, to survive. Right? And as a token of gratitude and for being thankful for all that help, they all come together at harvest time and had a big meal to show thanks, right? So that's how it's all started. So yeah, so here in Canada, it's a little different, you know, but it didn't become a national holiday here until 1957. So a little background history there. So what is Thanksgiving? Like, what were you grateful for? You know, and you're probably thinking, Ange, what the heck does Thanksgiving have to do with trauma? Well, I'm going to tell you. Why is it so important to show gratitude? You know, showing gratitude changes your whole life. It changes your mindset. You know, it gives you a positive outlook on life. You know, it increases your happiness. You know, when you are grateful for everything in your life. Okay. So, you know, like the other morning, I got up, I was running late. I got up late. You know, I'm running around here. I grabbed a piece of bread and slapped some peanut butter on it and ran out the door, you know, and my car was almost out of gas. I'm like, shoot, right? So I go run over to the gas pumps and I forget my purse. So can't guess without a purse, without a wallet, right? So I was like, dang it. So I run back here, running around, trying to find my purse. Couldn't find it. Of course, it's right where I put it last, right? And and things were just going haywire. It was just going down the toilet really fast. And I'm thinking, damn it, why does this have to do with me? Like, why am I doing this? I can't get my coffee. I can't do this. And the stress and the overwhelm and my mind was just like all on the negative, right? And it was like, I felt like crap, and I was losing my voice because of it. And it was like, oh, hi again. I'm glad you're back. Yeah, I love technical difficulties, right? Yeah. So, and all that stress and overwhelm, it was just like weighing down on me. And it just made my day even worse, right? It just kept going on and going on. Have you guys had days like that? Yeah. One thing goes bad and then a whole slew of things goes, right? So then I got on my way, and on my first client, I was like, okay, breathe. Breathe. I can't put this on my energy onto my clients because they're home. Some of them aren't well. They need help, and they don't need me being cranky when I get there. So I turned around and I was like, okay, I am grateful for having a car. I am grateful for having a job. I am grateful for being able to help these people, right? And when I started doing that, it started turning around, right? So it does increase your happiness. It increases that dopamine that's inside of you, right? And that's your feel-good hormone, right? Yeah. So it also improves your relationships. When Donnie and I first started going out, we didn't have a thing. Nothing. I mean, I had a job. I was making probably minimum wage, and he had just started working. And we rented a mobile home, but we had no furniture. We had nothing in there. But we had a roof over our head, and we had each other, and we had our family, and we both had jobs. So instead of me bitching and whining and complaining because, I didn't have furniture, and I didn't have this, and I didn't have that, and I didn't have my dream job, and I didn't have new things, right? No, I was totally grateful for the job that I had. I was totally grateful for having a roof over my head. Totally grateful for being able to pay my bills, right? And, things just kept getting better and better and better, you know. Yeah. So when you guys are grateful, if I had kept bitching and complaining all the time, Donnie and I would have been fighting all the time. We probably would never ever have been together for 33 years, right? So, yeah. So be grateful for what you have, even if it is rough. I've had a rough life, a rough marriage. Donnie has been disabled for over 22 years, and it's all been on me to, do things around the house to help him, to do everything, right? But you know what it's done for me? It has showed me that I can do anything. It has showed me that I am very independent, that I can deal with life on my own, right? Like, and it's proven that how strong I am. Okay, so have you guys ever gone through anything like that before? Yeah, so take those lessons, those hard lessons, right? And change them into something grateful, right? Because that's what these lessons are for, right? They're helping you to bring ahead, to be aware of what is going on and to be grateful for it, right? I had a lot of trauma in my life. And, but I'm totally grateful for going through that and to be able to heal that so that I can come up here and help you guys, help heal other women. Okay. So although I had a shitty life, it has helped me to be who I am today. right? And once you realize that, things are going to change, right? And once you're open to, you tell the universe, I'm ready. I want to heal. I want to get on with my life. I want to have an amazing life. I'm totally grateful for what I have, but I deserve better. The universe is going to start putting you in that path. Okay. And, people are going to start coming to you. That is going to help you. Um, you know, most of you guys are here in my group, right? So you're on that path. Okay. So keep going, keep taking actions. Okay. Now, when you're totally grateful, you have less stress because you just feel so happy and so good, And also, it increases your empathy and your compassion towards other people, right? I do home care on the side, and my clients that I have are elderly, and I show so much compassion for them. And one woman, she was 70 years old and she had leukemia, and the doctor told her that she was pretty well too old, that they weren't going to do anything at 70 years old. My mom is 73. And, if the doctor had told her that there's nothing for her, they weren't going to help her, I think I would be quite upset, right? I mean, who wouldn't? I'd be telling that doctor, you do your job, right? So she told this doctor, she says, look, I'm not ready to go. She said, I have a lot more years to go to torment my kids, right? So she went through treatments, and, she's been cancer-free for 20 years. 20 years. I mean, and the doctor wasn't even going to do anything, right? So when she turned 80 years old, one of the things that she had on her bucket list was to jump out of a plane. And she was on TV about it, and and she told me, if there's something that you want to do it. Don't hold back. Life is way too short. I was looking at my kids over the weekend. They're all grown up. My daughter's starting a family of her own, and I'm just thinking, where did the years go? Where did the time go? It's so fast, right? So, and I'm so grateful for being a part of their lives. And, but yeah, it was crazy how fast life goes, right? So be totally grateful. I was showing compassion to and empathy for this woman because, the doctor told her she couldn't. They weren't going to do anything for her, right? And it was like, oh my God, really? But luckily she's saucy enough, and she pretty well told him she was going to, right? So, so having that positive effect on your whole body when you're grateful, right? So, have you ever had a lot of negative self-talk? It's like, Jesus, Ange, look at the gray hair you've got. Oh my God, you've got more wrinkles happening. Look, that scale, it's kind of creeping up there. And, you look like shit, right? See how I am shrinking down when I talk that way? The stress is coming in. I'm sinking into myself. And I was like, I just feel like crap. My energy's down. I'm starting to feel a little down and depressed, right? So, but change that, right? So when you guys see yourself talking that way, you change it. Say, you know what? I look good for my age. I've accomplished a lot of things, and I am amazing at what I do. I help women change their lives. And, and you guys are probably thinking, well, have you really? It's like, hell yeah, I have. I've helped women, there was a woman that was one of my clients. She had anxiety so bad she couldn't leave her house for 2 years. Like her anxiety was so bad she had a hard time doing that, right? And now I can never get her on here. She's never home, right? I had another woman that had so much trauma that she was so unfocused that she couldn't focus on her business. She couldn't focus on doing the thing that she loved. And once she released that trauma, like she's going gung ho, right? And she is designing beautiful pieces now, right? So her creativity has come about. Okay. And another client that I have, she's been through hell. She's been through a lot of trauma, and I was helping her daughter, right? Because she is in my program, I help the family too, right? Not just you, but your whole family. And her daughter wanted me to do a lift method on her. And so when I did, I said, "You're scared of something." And I said, "You have this huge fear." And she says, "Yeah." She says, "I'm scared of being raped." She goes, "That's my biggest fear, is being raped." And she has no idea where that fear came from. No idea, right? And then yesterday I was talking to her mom, and her mom said, "You know what? When my daughter said that," she goes, "that's my biggest fear too." And she didn't know that. Okay. But do you know where that fear came from? My client's mom was assaulted. And she always had that fear of it happening over and over and over again, right? So that fear went down from generation to generation. Right? So you guys have fears you don't even know you have, right? So, and this is what I do. I help you bring that out, and so that you can get on with your life again, right? So it also helps you feel, or people feel appreciated. Have you ever had someone open the door for you and you say, "Oh, thank you very much," and you're like, "Oh, you're welcome." And, and they have a skip in their step, they stand up taller, they smile, it just puts people in a better mood, right? It strengthens your resilience. Okay, so it helps you bounce back from anything that's challenging. Right? So if you're going through a bad spell or a bad day, or you get frustrated or overwhelmed, turn it around and find the positive into it. Okay, talk about the things that you are grateful for. Okay, it reminds us of our abundance, right? It's like, "Oh, I don't have that new car. I don't have this. I don't have $1 million in my bank account." You know, but that's the stuff that would put me down, right? It would shut me down. It would shut me off. But I'm totally grateful for my paydays. I am totally grateful for the money that I do have. I'm totally grateful for the car I drive. I'm totally grateful for my house, So when you are grateful for these things, the universe is going to bring more things in that you're going to be more grateful for. Okay. So if you're grateful for the money that you have and grateful for being able to pay your bills, the universe is going to bring in more money, more opportunities. Okay. Okay. So it also enhances your self-esteem. When you're happier, you're lighter, you're freer, and you're just smiling. I always have people saying, "You're always so happy. Don't you ever get upset? Don't anything ever get to you?" And I was like, sometimes. I said, but when I do have an issue that comes up, I was like, is this something that I can control? Or is it something that I can't control? So when I can't control it, there's nothing I can do. So there's no use in me getting upset about it, right? So I let the universe take care of it. It's like, it's nothing to do with me. I'm not going to worry about it, right? But if it is something that I can control, then I start taking action to deal with it, right? If just little steps, because once you start taking that action, it doesn't take long for it to overcome, okay? it leads to more acts of kindness. Um, I have, a lot of people I do things for, and they're always doing things for me, and I'm totally grateful for that. Right? So, do you guys have anything like that going on? Yeah. Um, as you guys know, I've been doing an assignment here, and I need like 50 people. And so when I am done, I have to work on my offer, so my business plan, and I want some insight on what you guys think and what you guys think I need. Okay, doesn't cost you a thing, and it takes like 15 to 20 minutes, and I just have to ask you a few questions. And when I'm done, when everything is all done, I am going to go and we are going to draw names here. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. So these are all the names that I have so far. Thank you everyone for doing that for me. Your insight, your feedback has been amazing. Thank you so much. So let's put some more on there, guys. I need 50 of them, okay, by the end of this month. So if you haven't put your, let me see, let me get rid of that. There we go. So if you haven't been able to book a call with me, or if you're still, wanting to help me out, put in the comments, hashtag homework, and I will send you my calendar link, and we'll set up a time. Okay. And yeah, I love doing the lifts. The lifts are, how sometimes you have a trauma or abuse, or, sometimes you have a trauma from a parent or a spouse, and this stuff is stuck inside of your body. All this emotion's stuck in there, and with the lift method, I can release all that for you. Okay. And then I fill you up with love and light. So, and it never ever comes back again. So you're never triggered again. So if you want to help, you want to put your name on the wheel for a lift method, put hashtag comments or hashtag homework in the comments. Okay. So today I want you guys to grab your paper and pen. Okay. And I want you guys to write down 1 to 10. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, you see that? There. Okay, so now I want you guys to go and put in the comments some of the things that you guys are grateful for. Okay. And I want you to put this in the list, on your list. Okay. So if there's something on here that you don't have 10, you can take some on the list here. Okay. So what are some things you guys are grateful for? Family. Right. Your friends. Okay. Your career or job, right? Okay. What you're grateful for? Your car. If you didn't have a car, you wouldn't be able to go anywhere, right? Yeah. Your home. Okay. A place to call home, right? Yeah. And this day and age, it's been on the news, everybody is sleeping in tents. A lot of people, because they can't find or they can't afford to, rent a place. And, and that just breaks your heart. Like this day and age, we shouldn't have to live that way, right? Yeah. So, what else are you grateful for? Okay. So write it all down here. I am grateful for coffee. I know Donnie's grateful that I have coffee in the mornings. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right? Yeah, it's terrible. why people don't have to sleep in tents. Yeah, it's not fair, right? It's not fair. And it's not people that are homeless, like don't have money, right? Oh, hi, Carrie. I mean, these people do have money. They have jobs. They have kids going to school. They just can't afford to find a place to live, right? Yeah. All right, Carrie, what else are you grateful for? Our pets, right? Our pets are amazing. I just took my two little ones, my two puppies, on my walk to the lighthouse. It is scary and sad, right? So you don't know what this world is coming to. So this is why we have to be grateful for everything that we have, right? There is a saying, I'll tell you all about it. Oh, yes, your dog, of course, right? Three more, guys. We need three more. What else are we grateful for? Our food, right? To be able to get food on the table, to be able to go to anywhere to get food. Because there's a lot of people out there that don't have any and that are starving. Yeah. Two more. What else are we grateful for? Anything else? Now, there's a reason why I want you guys to do this. Okay. And, I am totally grateful for you guys. Totally grateful for this group. Totally grateful for every one of you members that are in here. You guys are all amazing. And being born in a free country. Exactly, right? There's a lot of people out there, that are over in Ukraine. They don't even know what's going to happen over there, right? So at least over here we're safe. Okay, so being safe, being grateful for being safe, right? Yeah. So what else? One more, guys. What else we got? Okay, and I want you guys to write all these down on a piece of paper, and when we're done, I want you guys to read them over and over and over again. Everything that you're grateful for. Okay. Oh, your health. Exactly. Your health. That's amazing. Yeah. Your health. If you're sick, it's not good. But if you're healthy and happy, be totally grateful for being alive, for being here, for waking up in the morning. Okay. So now every day, I want you guys to go over this list. Okay. Every time you feel down, every time you feel something's going wrong or you don't have something, go over this list and say, I am grateful for my family, my friends, my job, my car, my home, coffee, right? And add to that list. Okay. I am totally grateful for this group, right? I am totally grateful for my gifts. Because my gifts are the ones helps you to heal faster. Okay. Because I know a lot of you guys have gone through therapy, years and years and years of therapy. And I have the 3 F's. Okay. And this is what I learned for doing these my assignment for doing these surveys, because we were talking to one of the women, and I was like, I said, yeah, I do it fast, and it's gone forever, right? And it's fun, right? Right, Carrie, what do you think? The 3 F's, right? So it's fast, it's forever, and it's fun. So that's my motto. This is how I help you guys heal. This is how I get you guys through all of this trauma, right? To get you back, get your life back again. Like, who are you meant to be? Right? And sometimes it's hard to see, But sometimes that's hard to imagine being that person that you actually want to be because you've had so much stuff going on, right? And but when you're totally grateful, that stuff turns around. And some of the things that you need to do is change your mindset. When you change your mind, turn that negative thought into a positive one. Okay, this is one of the things that I teach everyone in my group is to change those thoughts, right? So it's like, oh God, I'm fat today. That is not a positive thought, right? But if you're sitting in the mirror, and oh, my voice is going, and you're sitting in the mirror or stand in front of the mirror, and you've got your outfit on, and it's like, I look damn good today. I'm going to have a great day. So bring those positive affirmations too. Okay. So when you're grateful, you can use them as affirmations. Okay. So hope that helped. So if you guys want the replay for this, put hashtag replay in the comments. If you want to help me out with my homework and get on the spinning wheel, if I get all 50 done, we'll see how many lifts that I will give away. Okay. I know Carrie has had a couple of lifts, and they're amazing, and when I take things out of your energy, like I heal your energy, guys. And this is the stuff that a lot of people don't do. Okay. And I fill you back up with love and light. So it'll never come back again. Okay. So that's where the forever is coming from. And some of the things that I find in there, it's mind-boggling, right? Yeah. I love the lifts. Yeah. So if you want your name in on the list, put hashtag homework in the comments, and I will send you my calendar link, and we can set up a time, and you guys can help me out with this, because I want to make my offer the most amazing offer, the most amazing program that I could do. Okay. And I want to be able to help as many people and to help you guys as much as I possibly can. And I need to know what you guys want, what you guys need. Okay. So, oh, awesome. Okay. So have a great night. And I will see you guys all next week. We are going to have a Halloween, not really a Halloween, but a Release Your Fear to Freedom and Fun event coming up on the 23rd to the 25th or 6th. Okay. So if you guys want registered for that, put hashtag fear in the comments. All right. We are doing the Halloween theme. So, so if you want to get registered for that, put hashtag fear in the comments. And so I will see you guys all next week, and have an amazing night.